Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Republic. I'm going to use a med pack, pardon me, and we're going to open this door.
It's a dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Hurry up and kill him, there we go. And she dies.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
Right, so here we go, we've got a couple of Sith soldiers. I'm going to go get that one. Trask, you get the other one. Actually, I don't manage my part in combat as much as I should. Can you power blast him actually? Yeah, power blast him a couple of times. And I'll just keep on fighting this guy. Man, I'm almost dead. Medpack. My constitution is really crappy right now. There we go. Because I'm a scout, so I'm not really meant for frontline fighting. Could have been worse. I could have been a scoundrel. But the Jedi will always drop a vibration cell, which is an upgrade to a upgradable weapon. So here we go. We've fought through these Sith. Now this is the bridge right here. So let's open up the bridge. If you don't have a sword equipped, Trask will ask you to equip a sword. So I'm going to go through, and oh, he doesn't even have a sword. Okay, never mind. So let's go. Let's open up the bridge. No, I want to get these guys. Come on, Trask, get a sword out. And you always level up here specifically. Always spear.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Galactic dust, I like that. So let's level up. The first time we level up in the game, really. Now we've got double the HP, which is great. So skills, what do I want? I've got 4 points. I probably should put something into bloody demolitions, but I really don't think I'll ever need demolitions, ever. Awareness, probably. And treat injury. Repair. And computer use. Put them up to 5 each. I'm happy with that. And then feats, what do I want for feats? I got that, so I want toughness now. I definitely want toughness. I want to get that as soon as I can. So now we have vitality of 20 rather than 18. So there we go. That's what toughness did for us. So there's always a backpack here. I've got with a blaster pistol. I don't really tend to use blaster pistols, especially now that I've picked up the weapon focus for melee weapons. I'll tend to use melee weapons more often. Get medpack and frag grenade. That's all good stuff. So here's a quick. Before you get in here, you want to unequip everything from Trask. I'm just saying that's something you may want to do. Just saying.
There's something behind here.
Where was that sword earlier?
Another dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Yeah, because that's going to go well, man. He's got a fecking lightsaber. So yeah, Trask is probably going to die. Probably. So let's just us leave. Yep, because we can't help him. If you try to open the door, it will be locked. So I'm so looking forward to this Let's Play. It's unreal. I love this game.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Sure, man, no problem. I'll get to it. Oh, look, it's a Sith. Let's take him out. Come on. You want to be fighting with swords, Sith man. Ouch, that did 6 damage, jeez. And I missed, not great. Here we go, he's down. Right, okay, so I'm going to heal up because there is a tough-ish... Well, there's 2 of them in the next room. I know that, so there's 2 of them in the next room. So here we go, 2 of them in here. Let's go. I want to take care of this one first. Well, maybe flurry. To try and take him out quickly. Damn it. I'm going to be in the safe side. I will get better, my character will get better at the combat as he levels up. Just right now he's pretty weak. Especially because he's not soldier.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire security systems against the Sith.
So this is a clear-cut choice of computer use or repair. It doesn't really matter which one you use, if I'm very honest with you, to be honest. Jeez, Martin. So I'm just going to use computer. Seems like the more safer thing to do. Just blow up that conduit right there. See, there's like, what, there's 5 of them. So overload the power conduit with 4 spikes, and that will leave us with 1 left. So there we go. And as you can see, the more computer use you have, the less spikes it will take to do things. There, that's that. 5 taken care of. Let's open up. Credits, advanced medpack, that's pretty good. This guy always drops an ion blaster and a prototype vibroblade. The prototype vibroblade is it does more damage than your short sword, and it also has a damage bonus of 1. So I'm definitely going to be equipping that over. Yep, as you can see, there's a massive difference. It goes from 4 to 13 rather than. So the prototype vibroblade is better to use, definitely. Using that, thank you very much, and let's open the door.
You've made it just in time. There's only 1 active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Sure, no bother, man. Let's go. This is the last escape pod and your only hope of survival. Step away from... No, use the escape pod. Movie time.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
There we go. So we got Exchange Dream, a Red Martin Bell, Karth, one of the communicator. I'm gonna ask. Yep, right. I'm Martin Bell, by the way. How did we get here?
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw in your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila? Or she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malik's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
If Bastila is a Jedi, she can probably look after herself. Nah, that's quite okay. How do you even know Bastila's still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malik and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
So what do you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malik's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Okay. Any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Oh yeah, the sooner we start... come on, I want to scout this planet for a bit. I want to ask you some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malik and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith don't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
A Jedi? What do you mean?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Don't worry, we'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me about this planet we're on?
Taurus was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the Undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad.
Okay, thank you for that. I'd like to know some more about you, Karth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Okay, so as you can pretty much probably tell, Karth is our first party member. And the sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. Alright, soldier. Let's move out.
Right, okay, so here we are, Terrace, let's go. We've got a footlocker right over here. Let's open up, got 2 computer spikes and a med pack. This is a workbench which allows us to upgrade. But I'll use the workbench now because I want to put something in my melee, prototype vibroblade. Let's put in the vibration cell, damage slashing 1, so now we do bonus 2 to physical damage. It's very good. So now we do even more damage, 5 to 14, so a minimum of 5 damage. So now Karth said he doesn't want to talk, let's just talk to him again.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Karth, that must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
I'm sorry, Karth, I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
So basically the way that the conversation with your party members, if I can't talk to them right now. So basically what happens, if I want to talk to Karth, usually a lot of your party members will have their own side quest. You've discovered that Karth's homeworld was attacked by the Sith, though he was willing to talk about it. Perhaps you can talk more later after you've gained more experience. So basically, you need to level up in order to further your personal storyline with each party member. So set for Bastila, stranded on a Taurus, a planet under Sith control. Now you and Karth Onazi must find Bastila, the only person capable of stopping the Sith from conquering the entire galaxy. You should probably begin by investigating reports of escape pods that crash into the Undercity. There's planetary information, sharply blah blah blah. Don't really need to know that much, to be honest. And let's just go to the apartment complex. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party member you wish to take. Since it's the first time you're leaving, you'll have to take Karth. He's our first party member, so let's go.
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now, the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
So I should probably explain. Whenever an alien is talking, usually if they do not speak English or Galactic Basic in this game, then it will be it's much more different. I will just be reading the dialogue, and however long it takes me to read the dialogue, I will then skip that rest of that conversation because it's much more less interesting to listen to than actual English. So I want to just chuck a grenade, actually. Just blow them all up. And then level up, and actually, Karth, I want to give you, you've got a blast, I want you to take an ion blaster, actually. So blaster pistol, 3 to 8, yeah, but it'll be better for any droids. I'm not sure, maybe. Yeah, why not? In case any droids come up, you can take that. Right, let's level up again. Skills. Kinda want to put another 2 into repair and persuade. And then another 2 into security, because security is extremely important. Cannot get that. Power attack acts in 5 to dex damage, but also a 3 to hit. Power attack is actually quite useful. I kind of want that. But I also want conditioning. This feat provides a 1+ bonus to all saving throws for 15, so that's really good. So that basically means you're harder to hit, I think. So I'm going to add that. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? So there you go. Backpack. Blaster rifle is quite good. Frag grenade, poison grenade. Poison grenade is quite good. Stims. I wonder, should Karth use the pistols or the... oh no, he should definitely use his own blaster because it's 2 to 7. Yep, he should definitely keep on going with what he's got. I'll sell the blaster rifle because I won't use it very much, I don't think. So we can talk to people. Talk to the janitor. But actually I think we've done enough for one episode. So we will begin exploring towers and searching through this apartment blocks next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to save. Let me just save here. So thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Star Wars Next Republic. I'll hopefully see you guys next time for episode 3, where we continue to explore this apartment complex. Thanks guys very much for watching, and I'll see you then.